All right, welcome to our next 30-minute workout. Today, we're gonna do a push and a pull, followed by another 5-minute finisher of cardio. So we're gonna start with dumbbell bench press. Then we're gonna superset that with a cable press down. After, we're gonna do that for 3 sets. Again, 12 to 15 reps each time. And then we're gonna move over to the shoulder press machine. We're gonna go shoulder pressing, supersetted with the cable fly or pec deck, whatever you prefer. We're gonna use the pec deck today because they're right beside each other, so it simplifies your life. So first set, I want you to grab a little bit lighter weight so you can do a warm up. So we're gonna grab 2 dumbbells. Tip of the day, make sure they are the same weight in each hand. That's helpful. From here, you're gonna rest them onto your legs. Once you start to get heavier into your dumbbells, there's a secret tip to get them into your chest press position. So you're gonna use your legs as you lean back to bring them to the top of that bench press. From there, I want you to think about bringing them down to a 45-degree angle. So it's good to have them touching at the top, but just having the tips touch. From here, our arms are gonna come down into that 45-degree angle, and we're gonna push it right back up. So think about just bringing your arms until they get to about 90 degrees, just a little bit below, and then we're gonna push it right back up. So again, nice and in control as we come down, pushing right back up. So think about pushing again with our chest a little bit. So we're gonna squeeze our shoulder blades together as it's coming down and explode as we're pushing up. After you get 12 to 15, we're gonna rest. Again, to bring them down, bring them together, bring those knees up, and that's how you bring the dumbbells down safely. After that, we're gonna move over to our cable machine. So for our cable machine today, we're gonna use a special Rogue attachment. So it's a nice V. We're gonna hold this guy. So select your weight appropriately. Again, we're going for about 12 to 15 reps. So from this one, we're gonna stick our hips out just a little bit so we get a little bit of bend in the knee, that nice athletic stance. From there, we're gonna take the tension off so that we're starting down into this position. Hips are back, core is tight, squeeze those abs. We're just gonna use those triceps to push this down. Again, nice and in control the whole time. Find a comfortable position. Oh, that is nice. Right, Krista? So again, after your 12 to 15, we're gonna take about 30 seconds rest. And then you're gonna go back to bench press, back triceps, bench press, triceps. So 3 sets at each one. After that, we're gonna move to shoulder press station. Come with me. All right, for our second superset, we're gonna go into shoulder press on the shoulder press machine, followed by pec deck. So for our shoulder press machine, I'm gonna start off with the 25s. So just put 25s onto the horns. From here, if you need to adjust the height, you just pull this and then it'll either lower it or bring it higher. So I preset it so it's already perfect, but make sure both sides are set perfectly. Same with the seat. So basically how we want to start it is you don't want to have it too low where you can't push up. So you want to be in a comfortable position. So again, with the chair, you want to bring those shoulder blades back. So there's going to be a small arch into that back. You're going to have your butt down and your feet on the ground flat touching. So this is going to allow you to get a little bit of a push through butt, hips, and all that kind of stuff as you're using the shoulders as well. So assume that really good position, grabbing those handles, and we're just gonna push it all the way to the top. Let it come back down just to your elbows are just below that 45-degree angle, and then we're gonna push it right back up. Again, we're going for 12 to 15 reps. So add the appropriate amount of weight for you to get that many reps. From there, we're gonna move over to the pec deck. So the pec deck, you can set it for different angles where this is going to start. So we're gonna start it at 1 today, and adjust your weight appropriately, as well as the chair. So I like to have mine a little bit higher so that it's a little bit taller, so I'm pulling lower and not necessarily pulling higher. So I like to have my chair a little bit higher than I would normally with any other exercise, because the handles aren't adjustable height-wise, but the chair is. So from here, the best way to do it without breaking your shoulders off is do 1 at a time. So you're gonna pull one all the way forward, and then you're gonna pull the other one all the way forward. So this is your starting position. From here, you're gonna allow the hands to come back until you get just before parallel. And then you're gonna squeeze your chest together as you're pulling the handles together. Again, nice and in control, squeezing together. Again, we're going for 12 to 15. The nice thing about the handles is they do move in and out, so they're quite adjustable to each person. So you wanna maintain a slight bend in that elbow the entire time you're going through the fly. There we go. Oh yeah, that feels nice. And then good squeeze into the chest. So if we were doing it with just one arm, you're thinking about really squeezing the chest, almost like you're trying to squeeze your chest together. And then same thing when you're done. The easiest way is to let one side go down and then the other side. So that's kind of how you save shoulders from just dislocating your arms right off. So we're gonna do that one. Again, 3 sets of each. So back to the shoulder press, back to the chest fly. And then after that, we're gonna finish off with 5-minute cardio finisher. We'll see over there. All right, we're gonna finish off with your 5 minutes of cardio, 5 minutes-ish. So what we're gonna use is the assault bike. So you're gonna go 5-calorie bike sprint, followed by 10 ball slam squats. So the first thing you wanna do is adjust your bike. So to adjust the bike, you loosen the safety, and then you just pull it out and it'll go down or up. Once you have it where you want it, tighten it up. Same with the seat that goes forwards and backwards. So same thing, loosen it a little, couple turns, pull, and then it adjusts wherever you want it. So once you know what your setting is, tighten it, and then remember that setting so that when you go back to it, you don't have to readjust. So the perfect way to adjust the setting is you don't want your leg to hyperextend when you're on the bike. So from a seated position, your leg shouldn't be fully locked out. There should be still a slight bend when your foot is at the bottom. And then you don't want the seat too close where the handle is hitting you when you're biking, because it'll hurt and that would suck. All right, so the other thing I want you to watch for is come check out the screen. So when you come over to the screen and you hit start, it'll start going. So what you want to look for is it says calories right in the bottom right corner. That's what you're going to look at when you're using the bike. So we're going to do a 5-calorie sprint on the bike. So you're going to use your hands and your legs, and you're just going to go as fast as you can. Make sure it turns on for 5 calories. So go as fast as we can. It's pretty quick. It should take you between 15 to 30 seconds. After you get to 5 calories, you're gonna hop off and we're gonna ball slam squat. So from here, you're gonna have your feet shoulder width apart. Ball's gonna stay between your feet. You don't wanna reach for it. So from here, you're gonna squat down, lift the ball up to here. You're gonna press it over your head and slam it as hard as you can. If the ball gets in front of you, just take a step forward so that it's always between your feet. So we don't wanna reach for the ball because that puts a lot of strain on your back. So again, from here, we're gonna go here, up, slamming it 10 times. After your 10 slams, you're gonna go right back to the bike, hop on it. We're gonna do another 5 calories. You can also take a little bit, like 30-second break if you need to, because this is gonna jack your heart up a lot. One thing to remember is I want you to reset the screen after each round, because it'll tell you have more calories than you do, because the fan will keep going. So just hit the stop button so it'll reset the screen, and then just hit start again. And then once you start going, it'll start counting your calories from 0. So we're gonna do that for 5 rounds. So 5 cal 5 times, 10 ball slam squats 5 times. So it should take about 5 minutes. You can take breaks in between if you need to. So that is today's 30-minute workout. Come in the gym in the north, try it out, and we'll see you in the gym.